All right, what's going on? Ian, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Big pour, that's what's going on. Look at this, look at this. We got something special today. So we got the TK60 high pressure line pump once again feeding in to the big stick. Why are we doing this, you ask? Why are we not just pumping it all through the big stick? Well, we're doing shotcrete. We're pumping shotcrete through the boom pump, especially the big boom pump, especially the big boom pump with the big pump kit. Say that 3 times real fast. Up that high, there's just so much pressure in the system. This the S tube, which is a 9-inch opening at one end and a 6-inch opening at the other, tends to end up with about a 2-inch opening through the center of it by day's end, and the rest of the tube is just caked up concrete. So yeah, we got about 60 cubic meters of shotcrete to pour through this setup today. It's going to be a long day, but using the TK60 HP makes relatively quick work of it all. So the air cuff, probably want to know what the air cuff is here for. We previously used a hammer shutoff valve with this system on the last pour that we did like this. Problem with the hammer shutoff valve with shotcrete, there's so much fines in it. When we shut that hammer the valve shut, there was just cream and slurry just shooting out of the thing. So today we're going to pinch the hose off with an air cuff. So when we're done, we'll bring the boom down, we'll probably cycle into the hopper, the TK60, cycle some sugar retarder through it, get it real nice and wet, and then we will pinch the hose off here, take a few strokes back in the line pump to relieve any residual pressure, and we'll put our blowout cap and our sponge in here, and we'll blow it all the way back through. I'm hoping into the mixer, but possibly into this bucket, which you can see that's kind of a problem because the pump's right here. So if we got to do it, we got to do it. We'll just put some tarps or plywood up or whatever it is. Anyhow, you know how it goes. Let's go. Here we go. Rewind, and there we go. All right, we're just going to take 1 hopper full of grout. That's good enough, Ian. That's wet enough. Yeah, fill it right up and we're good. All the way up. Beautiful, good enough. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, we'll get rid of him and then back the next guy in. The 1 hopper full of grout on this thing is more than enough to prime the system out. As we mentioned in previous videos, this pump is rated for 1450 psi. The boom pipe on the pump is rated for 1233. So we have a adjustable relief valve here so we can tune the pressure down on this thing as such that we are not over pressurizing the boom pump. As we also showed in a previous video, using various sensors along the pipeline, there's quite a bit of pressure loss from the back of the pump, from the back of the line pump, even to the entry point on the boom pump. So even with this thing at 1450 psi, we wouldn't make that in the pipeline. We'd probably make something like, I think our previous testing showed it spiked at around 1100 is what it was. So either way, we'll turn the relief valve down a bit to be safe. We don't need full pressure to get this job done. This would be a famous slump right here.
You're reading this one?
No, I'm just recording for my YouTube video.
Well, you're the guy in the video.
No! Me? No, it's him. He's the guy.
No, you gotta turn it, you gotta go.
Hey, do you recognize me? Oh, there we go. We like that. We like it. Beautiful. Beautiful slump. so we're pumping along a little over half of maximum pump pressure, and we got the pump wound out pretty good. Everything's nice and solid back here. Nice and tight. So I say maybe I'll climb up top here, get a little bit of footage down at, or I should say up at where the action is, the business end of the operation here. So let's head on up and we'll do that. But so far so good down here. All right, what a view from up here. Wowza. Beautiful. It's a good day to be alive. I'm pumping some shotcrete. Of course, we got a plug.
Get pressure off.
Pressure's off. Here, I'll give it a couple of minutes.
No, it's fine. Pressure's off. It's fine. Disconnecting.
Copy. There's a rough hammer up there. You can buy the feature.
Here we got.
Got it. The old saber tooth. Souvenir? There she is. Alright, little plug there, we got it out. Normally with shotcrete we don't like to run the secondary screen, just because the stuff just piles up on the grate. It's really tough to get it through. But if we get one more of those, I think it's time we just toss the screen on there. It is what it is at that point. So anyhow, we got it out of there easily enough. But yeah, so we got 3/4 of the first load pumped off, and we're not going to run this truck out until the next guy is on site ready to go, just so that we're not stuck with our system full of concrete and nothing to move. So anyhow, we'll pour this out. I'll probably fire the drone up. Oh, let's fire the drone up right now. Yeah. There we go.
Got the boom up high, we're chasing that sun. Concrete's flowing, yeah, the job's begun. Steel and sweat, man, we're feeling alive. Out here pouring dreams, keep the pump on drive. Mixers rolling in, crews yelling go. Lines all prime, let that gray gold flow. Feeling that rush, can't beat this life. We're pouring out the good times day and night. This must be just like pumping in paradise. And I don't wanna go home. Yeah, this must be just like pumping in paradise. And I don't wanna go home. Sun's beating down, boots in the grime. We're making odd one pour at a time. Slab looks smooth, yeah, the boys all cheer. Another perfect pour, grab a cold one here. Got that rhythm hose in my hand. We're pumping hard all across the land. Feeling that beat, that diesel hum. If you're not pumping, mate, you're missing the fun. This must be just like pumping in paradise. And I don't wanna go home.
I was gonna ask if you want to be in a video, but the camera's already rolling. What do you think? What do you think of it?
We're gonna talk. This one is good. Nice, I like it.
You want to rate his hopper?
This
Do
one?
it.
Yeah,
do
I
it.
do.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. All right, we're on site here. We found a fellow pumper from a friendly competitor, and he's gonna rate Mike's hopper.
Yes,
He got
we are.
right after it. Very little hesitation. I think the secondary screen's got to come off, sir, for a proper grade. Right. We'll remove the pin here.
Put that there.
Yep. Put that there. Yeah. Feel free to lift her up, poke around.
Move around. Whoa.
Yeah. Don't feel the need to go easy on them.
Yeah,
Let us know what you see. What do you see?
I'm seeing. Well, I'm seeing it's pretty clean, right?
Well, it's new. It should
I mean, this is your average everyday pump.
be. Yep.
Dirt. Same with this. Could be a little straight.
Yeah.
Right, that's just an easy. I mean, this is what we
You got a
got.
scraper?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh. Hey, imagine with a Goodson super scraper what you
Right?
could do. Yeah.
it's
It'll
Richard.
suffice. It'll suffice. Richard, we'll call it Dick. Scrape it with your dick.
Yeah, just the floating.
Okay. So what do you? What
I
kind
don't know,
of? What
I'm
kind
gonna
of?
to say it's probably like let's say a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, because it's a new pump, it doesn't have a ton of hours on it. For a new pump, it's a 7.
Yeah.
Right? If it had 2,000 pump hours on it, I'd call it probably 8.5.
I mean, it's good. It's better than mine.
Is it?
Not gonna lie.
Oh, you're an
Yeah,
honest
it's
guy,
good.
right? Okay, yeah. It's, to me, that stuff is a whatever, but it's the underside of the grate,
The little
right?
things, man.
The vibrator area,
Yeah.
right? And the grate bars.
This is the weight. This is
It's
all
the
your
weight.
extra weight.
It's the weight. Yeah. It could, get some mass to it. But I don't mind being a little hard on Mike, because Mike gives me a rough time about my pump all the time. Mike likes to pick on me. He says my remote's really dirty. It's
Yeah,
true.
Mike.
I'm admittedly a dirty remote guy. It's true. So.
What's your fingers?
Yep. Okay, so we got a solid 7.
Solid 7.
Okay. Yeah, I don't disagree. Like I said, the
But
big,
Mike's good. Mike's clean.
he's clean. The outside of the pump is 10, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is the guy that actually taught me how to prime out spraying water up into the barrels. And I got chastised on YouTube because apparently water, you have to put it in the prime port.
What?
It ends up in the S tube anyhow.
Yeah.
You spray water in the prime port, It runs back in there anyhow. Like,
Yes,
I
it
don't
does.
understand it, right?
Sooner or later, it's going in there.
The
Doesn't
prime
matter
port
where it
is for
goes.
primer, and water is not primer. Water is water.
But I
right?
use my primer in there too.
You do? Okay. Yeah. No, I agree. If you're using slick pack, that's what I do. But what we're really here
Okay,
for.
we're here for this,
Okay. What do you think?
right?
What do you think? Yeah, wiggle it. It's pretty sturdy, right?
Sturdy.
Right?
I like it. Oh look, he's even got one.
Your big Mike's ready to bake a cake. Look at this thing though. You see that? Oh, daddy.
Yeah, that's heavy duty.
That's your Christmas bonus right there. It should
It
be.
almost doubles as a hammer.
It does. Yeah. If you get angry.
Right?
Yeah. Road rage, whatever.
I like it.
Multi-purpose. Right. So no, you gotta.
There's a way. There's a way.
Like that.
Gotcha.
Right? With a regular, you know, just a what do they call it?
I like it.
Peasant's nozzle, a regular peasant's Gilmore nozzle. It's a little bit easier.
I'm surprised it's not dented up.
Do you think a mixer is going to wipe it out? To me, the mixer
No.
is going to hit here, there. For him to come back with his chute way over here, it's going to take a very special individual.
I can see the leak at his chute.
Oh, dripping, yeah, getting it dirty.
Yeah, I can see the dirt leak.
Yes, but as far as it getting hit,
no,
right?
You're good. Yeah, man.
All right, well, I'll send you the code for the hopper holster. Get yourself one, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, gets the approval. Okay, hey, get back to work. He's got a trainee. He's got to show a guy the right way to do things.
I'm training.
Get over there and show him how to prime out with water right up into the barrels. That was my favorite. I think it looks like Elvis. Right? Anyhow, we got about one load and a bit to go. They're just filling in the floor of the pool, and then they're going to spray in the hot tub. So we'll head on up and check it out. There we go, just like that. Pool is done. Now they're gonna swing over and pump the hot tub. It's a beautiful thing. That's about 50 cubic meters of concrete in here. All right, you gotta take a moment here and appreciate the view. It is crazy. So you've got, there it is, Mount Baker, Washington, which, fun fact, is still an active volcano. You got the Metrotown area of Burnaby. It's Metrotown up there. Get over to the Brentwood area where Dan's big job is. It's the Brentwood area there. You got your North Shore Mountains. Get all the way up into Squamish Whistler. Squamish Whistler up that way. And we come over this way. You got your Vancouver Island. Vancouver Island over that way. Unreal. It's tell you to turn that pump up. So that's how we bug them. We call it the wiener pump. So you got any more speed in that thing or what? Yeah, so a total of 12 cubic meters in here. Do you have any retarder down below?
I
have sugar in them.
You do? Okay, might cycle some sugar through maybe, or I don't know, I might just put it in the hopper and pump it through. But
Put it in the hopper and then pump it out.
yeah, that's probably good enough. Okay.
Put it in the hopper and pump it out.
Okay, this is hilarious. Ian's little pump is actually causing pipe slap in the boom, the 56. Can you hear that? Just hammering it down. Wow. I never thought I'd see the day. Okay, so Mike's up top here. He spotted us down below rating his hopper, and he sent me a message of high importance. What was your message? What did your message state?
Remote is more important.
The remote is more important. So Mike's remote, rate my remote. It's a 12 out of 10. If you could do that to your hopper, you'd be unstoppable. Hey, did you hear the pipe slap on the boom pump when you're stroking away? Oh man, it sounded like it was pumping like 1,000 meters an hour, except for the strokes were like that big. Oh yeah, it was great. Almost there. There we go. Time for the lights. Lights, camera, action. Oh, the battery died on your remote. Oh, so you're going off the panel now? Oh yeah. I don't know what power level Ian has his remote set to. I bet you it's set to high though. I'm gonna turn that down to medium. All right, so we go into the settings here. It's probably tough to see on the aircon remote, but power's at high. I'm gonna set that down to medium there. And then we hit the green button. I believe it's the green button to save it. There we go, parameters saved. So on high power, it's like 10 to 12 hours. On medium power, it's more like 16 to 20. And medium power, we're still easily getting 500 feet from the pump. So we don't need it set to high power anyhow, so we're good now. We'll just save this. Done. All right, so it's pumping down the hopper, the line pump, all the way through the system, through the boom pump, and back into the ready mix truck. And we'll push through as much concrete air as we can until it won't push anymore. And then what we'll do is we will close the air cuff. Close the air cuff. Close up the cuff here at the back of the pump. We'll get the line pump to take about 10 strokes in reverse to relieve any pressure between the cuff pinch point and the back of Ian's pump. We'll break this hose off here. We'll break that clamp. We'll put our blow-up cap, put a sponge in the hose, put the cap on. We got a little compressor on the pump here, and we'll push a sponge through. Push the first sponge right into the mixer, and we'll probably just call it a loss, let it go on the drum. And then for the second round, we'll swing the boom over and do a whole bunch of water and a sponge and just fart that onto the ground. And then for Ian's pump and the 3 pipes coming off of it, we'll just suck a sponge back. Easy peasy. Mikey's gonna plug in the air cuff at the back of the pump. Cuff is charged. 5-inch wire braided hose. Appears to be pinched. Yeah. It's not super great, that's for sure. Wow.
You want me to suck back? Maybe it might.
Yeah, try sucking back a few strokes and maybe it'll pinch off a little better. That's not working nearly as well as it was when the hose was not full of concrete, or mostly full of concrete. So Ian will do a bunch of strokes in reverse now. Oh yeah. There we go, yeah. There we go. Okay, we're good shape now. All right, now we'll break this clamp off, get a sponge in, cap on, blow it out. Yeah, let her go. All right. We'll dig some mud out of the end and we'll wad up a sponge. We'll burrito it up and stuff it in there. Yeah, stuff her in there, buddy. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Okay, we'll put the cap on and we'll clamp it on. Okay, air is closed here. I'm gonna go open the air on the compressor. Mike has the end of the boom in there. Okay, so I'm gonna get just a little bit of pressure on this. Just a little bit of air pressure. Once I run the right valve here, locate the right valve. Okay, okay, undo the air cuff. There we go. Okay, there we go. We don't want to go crazy with this. We do not want to go crazy with this. And that clamp's leaking like crazy, but maybe a little. Where's the hammer at?
Here's got movement.
Okay, keep the air on a little bit. More air. Wind it up, yeah. You got movement?
You might talk to us. Let us know how it's going.
Yeah, just hang tight. We'll wait till he gets his first one through, and then we'll tend to yours.
Dropping fast.
It does anytime you shut it off. Mike, is that it? All right, first sponge is through, boom is clear. We'll swing the hose over and we'll do the second round and all the water. We'll just do it in the trench over here. Ian's gonna suck one back in the pump now. Is that in reverse right now?
Yeah.
We might need the air to help you take a sponge back.
I think so.
Full volume, wind it up. Is that the second sponge or that's the first one?
First.
Oh. Wants to go. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Load this thing with water now for the second round. We'll blow one more through. We put in two more. Oh, deuce. Wow. One is good, two is better. You're just gonna blow those into the dirt, right?
We'll do this one in there, and then the last one we'll do it in the dirt.
You want to lose? You want to sacrifice another sponge?
It's expensive.
Yeah. I would just tell him to bugger off and do it in the dirt. He'll be fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, your sponge around too.
What's 280 PSI does for safety benefit?
You won't even build 80 PSI if the pipes are empty. Just let it rip. There's no concrete left. All right, we'll do one more round of that just to make sure she's super duper clean. So Mikey wants to do, and he's probably right. The shotcrete is it's got a lot of fines and cementitious in it, and with a slow pour all day like that, it doesn't hurt to do one more sponge just to be safe. All right, it's just like that. We are basically done here. And for those wondering why instead of plugging into the deck pipe, why we did the second 6-inch elbow and a 6 to 5 reducer and went through this way, because at day's end, you just pop that 6-inch elbow off, swing your swing gate closed and button her up. You're not messing around trying to align all this stuff and get it back together, which is a bit of a PIA, so we like to do it that way. I just find it's more stable than having a hose going up onto the deck pipe and torquing on that 45 elbow there as well. I'm not a huge fan of that. So anyhow, we did about 70 cubic yards, 75 cubic yards. Started at 9 a.m. Finished up, I think we poured the last bit of concrete in about 5:45 p.m., something like that. So decent day, big pool, all right. So good pour all in all. Everything went exceptionally well. We'll just bring the outrigger legs in here and throw the Dyka pads on and skedaddle on out of here. See how it goes. One of these, one of those. Let's get the right lighting here for this, right? One of these, one of those. If you like the video, do that. If you thought it was just an absolute abomination of concrete pumping, do that. If you think the channel's pretty cool, subscribe. If you want to stay warm this winter, I mean, you can wear, something like this, or you get yourself a fancy new hoodie that might just happen to say Canadian Concrete Pumper on it. Something to think about. Christmas is coming, right? Anyhow, I'll put a link for the merch store up in the top, one of the corners of the screen here at the end of the video as well. Once again, thanks for joining us on today's concrete pumping adventure, and we'll catch you on the next one. Two big men, one small pump. There it is.
I don't have that problem.
Hey, two big men with one small pump concrete pumping service. It's the cutest.